demonstration. People just wasn't ready for a black woman to be a president. But before we get started with this demonstration, let me read my copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. What that means is that everything that you hear in this demonstration is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Everything that you hear in this video that I call a demonstration is only the opinions of mine and others. Everything that you hear in this demonstration is only allegedly. Salute to the replay gang. Salute. Salute to the chat. Salute to all of my moderators. Salute to you, him, and her. Now, let's just jump straight into this demonstration. And what I'm going to do with this demonstration, I'm going to take y'all comments. So if you want to weigh in on this, drop a comment and I will answer your comment. Salute, Jamie. Salute, Jamie. Appreciate you for pulling up. So let's just chop it up. Now, I never paid too much attention to that as far as could it be that the American people just aren't ready for a black woman to be a president? But then I was like, let me backtrack. Let me backtrack and let me go over a few things. Is it necessary that America, or is it one thing to look at it like America isn't ready for a black woman to be a president? Or could it just be that black woman that was running for president? That's how I'm looking at it. So that's why I'm like, all right, let's chop it up. How do y'all think it would have turned out if it would have been Michelle Obama running against Donald Trump? How do y'all think it would have turned out if it would have been Candace Owens or Jasmine Crockett? How do y'all think the election would have turned out if it would have been a different black woman? Do you think the results would have been the same? It could have been just, hey, look, the people don't see nothing in Kamala Harris. But what are y'all thoughts on this? Help me out. Let's chop it up. Was it the people just wasn't ready to see a black woman as a president? Me personally, I would love to see a black woman as the president. I would love to see any nationality of a woman to be a president. Look, give it a try. Salute AV. AV says she is Indian. Well, if you wanna, and I got these demonstrations that I've done on my main channel as far as breaking down her nationality and breaking down her race. When you get a chance, AV, slide over to my main channel, Shank Rock, and you'll see the demonstration that I've done on her nationality. Because you got people that's saying she's not black. You got people like yourself saying she is Indian. Well, if you go to my demonstration, I break it all down. And just to give you a quick summary of it, Indian or not, she's still considered to be black. She's still considered to be a minority. She's still considered to be colored. Salute, Levi. Levi said, hey, just want to say that Jesus Christ loves you, okay? Appreciate that. Anna, salute. Anna says she is black to me. Exactly. Zinkna says nah. And that's what I'm saying. But we can chop it up about whether she's black or not. But I want to get to the root of this demonstration. Was people ready for a black woman to be president of the United States of America? Jamie says, I don't think they want a woman president, period. They didn't want Hillary either. Now, that's true. And I like that comment, Jamie. Jamie says she don't think they want a woman president, period. Hillary didn't win. You know, Are we as Americans, are we still biased? Now, I know that the black man got thrown under the bus about women ruling, but I got news for y'all, and this is why I keep stressing this. Stop blaming the black man. The black man wasn't the only one that did not vote for Kamala. There were there were black women that didn't vote for Kamala. The black man isn't the only one that voted for Donald Trump. Salute Snoopy Tremaine. I see white men voted for Donald Trump. White women voted for Donald Trump. Asians, Mexicans, Latinos, Puerto Ricans all voted for Trump. So stop blaming the black man, all right? Do you black people remember how police treated you guys under Trump? Police been treating us the same way under Obama. The police been treating us the same way under Biden. The police been treating us like this under Clinton, Bush, both Bush. Miss me with the Trump. The police been treating black people like this since beginning of America. We're not going to blame Trump for all of these problems. We're not going to do that, all right? I read your comment, Anna. She is black to me. I read that. She is black to me. Anna says she is black to me. Salute, Snoopy, salute, y'all. Chris says people still crying about Trump. Right. Now they're trying to say that, the election was rigged. Just like when Trump lost in 2020, he had to accept it. Now you all got to accept the fact that Trump won. He won. And I broke it down to y'all on the last demonstration why he won. He won. Trump won this election. Part of it wasn't Kamala's fault. The Democrat Party threw her out there to the wolves. The Democrat Party threw her out there to the sharks. She had 104 days to prepare for this campaign. However, the Democrat Party seen the condition that Joe Biden was in way before 104 days. They've been seeing that Biden was in a terrible condition. But what the Democrat Party done was, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, the Democrat Party waited until the last minute to try to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Knowledge is power says politics is so messy. It's the threat to us as a society. Says we ain't worried that he won. So when you look at Kamala, like I said, when you look at Kamala, she was just thrown in there at the last minute by the Democrat Party. They waited till the last minute to push her around on the chessboard. They should have been had her on the board. They should have been moving Kamala around on the chessboard. And then it just would have made much sense when it was time for her to move her in the position of running for president. Jamie says Kamala wasn't ready. She was just thrown in. And that's what I'm saying. Sure says Project 2025 is real. Did you read? I've been reading it. I've went over Project 2025. I've had several other people go over it with me when it comes to 2025. I know what it is. Knowledge is power says, how can you prepare in 90 days to run for president? It's possible. And that's why I'm saying in her defense, in Kamala's defense, she just didn't have enough time to run. Eli says, instead of spending billions on overseas wars, they could be helping homeless veterans. That's a fact. That's a fact, Eli. Knowledge is power says, it was just impossible to put her out there when you had access to her for 4 years. You had access to Kamala Harris for 4 years. Hey, Michael Fletcher, how you doing? You wait till the last minute. Y'all been seeing that Biden wasn't capable of running this country. Y'all been seeing it. He showed signs of dementia, I believe, 2 years ago. And y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. But was showing signs of dementia. Salute, Nola. Salute. Make sure everybody pray for Nola. She had surgery. She's out of surgery. But make sure everybody pray for Nola. Can I get some prayer hands up for Nola? Nola says God has the last word. Trump, not Jesus. None of them is Jesus. None of them. I see you down there, Leezy. Appreciate you for pulling up, Leezy. Says, I promise you that they will implement it. In time, you will see how it affects you and your people. And see, let's look at the Democrat Party. And I'm not disrespecting them, and I'm not throwing shade. I'm just making a valid point. And y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm sure the majority of the Democrats will agree with me on this. She didn't have enough time. And it wasn't Kamala Harris' fault. It wasn't. As much as I feel that Trump make a better president than Kamala, in her defense, she just didn't have enough time to prepare. The Democrat Party is the one that sent her out there. The Democrat Party is the one that put her out there. And they made some crucial mistakes. Hope the next time around, when or if she decides to run, hope they'll learn from the mistakes that they made this time around. Now, is she or could she have been a fair president? In my opinion, she could have made a good president. Even though I don't feel like she would have been better than Trump. However, she would have been a decent president. And I don't think Trump is this spectacular president. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying, when it came to Biden, Trump was the better president. When it came to Kamala, Trump is the better president. I believe that there are plenty of people out here that'll be a better president than Donald Trump. So don't get it twisted. Donald Trump is not my personal savior. Donald Trump is not nobody's Lord and Savior. No, he's the president. And we got to get out of that mind frame of shooting. It's like in a game, okay? And it's like, let's look at football. And it's like you got the wide receiver and then you got the quarterback. The wide receiver is a wide receiver. But you're saying to people, oh, the wide receiver, he ain't no quarterback. It's like what you're saying to Donald Trump. You're saying Donald Trump ain't Jesus Christ. He never said he was Jesus Christ. None of us said he was Jesus Christ. But he is the president of the United States of America. So let's just focus in on that. And Jesus Christ is not the president. Jesus Christ didn't come to be the president. See, we got to focus on what's in front of us. And we got to stop going all around the barnyard, expecting people in certain positions to fulfill obligations of someone else. Salute, Miss Parker. Salute, Miss Parker. You cannot expect a president to fulfill the obligations of Jesus Christ. Kamala Harris ain't no Jesus Christ. Obama, no president, has the responsibility of being Jesus Christ. Do you know how hard it is to be Jesus Christ? I'm not no Jesus Christ. Do you know how hard it is to be a president? So we got to stop confusing these different positions. Let the president be the president. Let Jesus be Jesus. Because best believe, according to the scriptures, when Jesus come back in the second coming, he ain't going to be running for president. Ladies, I see Miss Parker, Jamie, Leezy, Nola. I see the ladies down there. Help me understand. Was the people not ready for a black woman to be a president? What are y'all thoughts? Do y'all think that it had to do with Kamala Harris being a black woman, and that's why she didn't get elected or selected to be president? They just wasn't ready. Jamie said they wasn't ready for Hillary Clinton. Jamie says they not ready for a woman, period. Is America still biased when it comes to women? Salute Anna. Anna says a woman. 80s baby says, salute 80s baby. If an Asian woman ran for president, would you vote for that Asian woman? Drop a 1 in the chat. If an Asian woman ran for president, would you vote for the Asian woman? Salute Ad Victorium says, no, bruh. She was hella unpopular and her policies were garbage. I agree. I agree. Nola says, Shank, the stock market went up 100 points in one day when Trump won. That's a fact. That's a fact. Knowledge is power says, I feel they will never let a woman lead. The Bible is pretty clear. God, man, woman, child. Anna dropped the one. Anna said, it depends. Gen X says, I supported the woman from Chicago to men in Detroit, to my people in the Arab Muslim community, to Amish, to Asia. They wanted Trump and I listened. Ad Victorium says 1,300 points. The stock market went up, y'all. Now, if it didn't go up, let me know. But according to the fact findings, the stock market went up when Trump won the election. Now, I'm help me understand now. You know, you gotta understand with Trump, all right? And I'm gonna give y'all the bad, the ugly, and all of the other stuff. But you gotta understand the good thing about Trump. People respected Trump. They can say what they want to say about Trump. And many people have said many different things about Trump. They respected Trump. They respected him. Ms. Parker says she wouldn't. Knowledge is power says, my main concern is World War III. The draft is in place. Jamie says, blessings, blessings. Anna says, I still support Kamala. Ms. Parker says, I wouldn't. I see you down there lazy. I see you. They respected Trump. Say what you want to say about him. Even the powers around the world, they respected him. They respected him. And one thing that life taught me, it's better to be respected than be popular. I'd rather for you to respect me than to be popular. Give me my respect. Trump got this country going good. That's what Yup says. Anna says, I will never respect Trump. And you have your right to not respect Trump. Yup. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Knowledge is power says, not going to lie, as a business owner, my tax returns were good when he was in office last term. And people that aren't in business, knowledge is power, they have a problem with that. And this is another thing as far as understanding, not expecting things from people that's not in position. People said, Trump, he only made it easy for those that was in business. Is that Trump's fault that you're not in business? But he also made things better for just the common man and woman. But we can't get twisted up on because I'm not a businessman or a woman, and Trump made the tax breaks for the men and women that have businesses. Us that don't have businesses, we can't get mad at that. Get a business. You know how easy it is to start a business? It's not hard to start a business. It's not. Ad Victorian says Anna will start giving respect when she's paying $1.25 for gas. Yup says another reason why I like Trump is because he puts more contracting and trade jobs more available. Salute, Brother Nazir. Appreciate you for pulling up, Brother Nazir. Salute, y'all. Salute. Knowledge is power says the Biden term, I paid big time and had to develop other revenue streams. And it says my respect is not for sale. And like I said, you know, oh, he only making it better for his rich partners. Everybody that's benefiting off of his policies for the rich aren't his friends. There are a lot of Democrats that are rich that are benefiting off of Trump's policies. See, we cannot get caught up. We got to stay focused, and we can't get caught up in what is being done for other people, but it's not being done for us. Some things, it just don't concern us. I'm not rich, so I can't get caught up in what he's doing for the rich. But I can get caught up in what he's doing for me, what he's doing to better me and my condition. I ain't worrying about the rich. I'm trying to get rich. It's like a man worrying about what goes on in the female bathroom. It's like a man worrying about what they doing in the female's bathroom. I ain't got no business in the damn female bathroom. Vice versa. It's like a woman worrying about what's going on in the man's bathroom. You ain't got no concerns about what they got going on in the men's bathroom. Worry about what's going on over there in the woman's bathroom. I'm not worrying about what he's doing for the rich. Salute, Lord. Lord says, wanting something from others is. Salute, Carmel. Appreciate you for pulling up. I see you down there, Carmel. Appreciate you for pulling up. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the After Dark channel, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and check out all of my other demonstrations. Now, another thing in Kamala's defense. Here's another thing in her defense. Her campaign was focused on celebrities. Her campaign, they were more focused on the celebrities, bringing out the celebrities, right? And I'm not knocking that, but you got to understand, especially in the black community, and I'm sure in other communities as well, the celebrities don't speak for us. The celebrities don't make up our community. We have real people in our community that are suffering. We have real people in our communities with real issues that they could have easily brought up on any of her rallies to speak. Knowledge is power says, I will give and help homeless in a heartbeat. Brother Nazir says, I don't know what the man is going to do. We'll find out though. Yet I'm under illusions. Carmel says she did great in the short amount of time she had to prepare. Knowledge is power says Kamala fell right into Trump's trap. He is good at talking trash. And it says, I agree, they don't speak for us. And remember, I went over that on a demonstration. I said, Kamala, I said, do not go in. It was the presidential debate. I said, do not go in there and do not play Trump's game. Trump is a roaster. He been around black people all his life. He's a roaster. He has a sense of humor. He's excellent at his sense of humor. He does what he does. He's a roaster. You know what I mean? Kamala fell into that trap, and Kamala paid more attention to Trump and destroying and talking about Trump. She forgot all about presenting herself to the people. She forgot about talking about what she was going to bring to the table. She thought it was an easy win. And that's why I tell y'all all the time, do not worry about Shank Rock. Don't worry about what Shank Rock got going on. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about the next person. Don't worry about your neighbor. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about trying to destroy them and making them look bad. Because in the process of destroying, in the process of trying to make Shank Rock look bad, in the process of trying to make anybody else look bad, you lose yourself. Do y'all agree with me? When you focusing on destroying somebody else, in that process, you only lose yourself. So we don't want to, and I kept saying that over and over, I'm tired of hearing about Trump. Every time you brought a question up to Kamala about what it was that she was supposed to do, she always eluded it and went to talking about Trump. Every time I did a demonstration, and I talked about Kamala, the Democrats went straight to Trump and started tearing Trump down. Oh, Shank, you asking these questions about Kamala. What about Trump? And I was like, this demonstration is not about Trump. Chilling with Nicole says, neither of her parents are black. How is she black? That is not why she didn't win. Angelo says exactly. Angelo says, and in the process, lost their voters. Gen X says, I'm not worried. Laughing out loud. Look at some of the new administration coming in. Yup says, I don't like her, but I have respect that she was an attorney general and VP. Knowledge is power says, I am a 3-time ex-felon. If I can be successful, anyone can go get to yours. And that's facts. Angelo says, the American people got tired of the BS rhetoric. Yup says, yep. I don't know today, enemies. Brother Nazir says, Kamala Harris pandered to stereotypes and tried to use entertainers to relate to us. She's very disingenuous. I messed that word up. Carmel says, her race shouldn't be a part of anything. It's her qualifications. Yup says, race has nothing to do with the big picture. And that's what I said in the beginning of this demonstration. I don't feel like it had anything to do with her being a black woman. I don't think that it was necessary that America isn't ready for a black woman to be the president. I just think the black woman that was running. How do y'all feel about Michelle Obama? Salute, I'm here. Salute, salute Kiki. She don't want me to call her by her handle. Salute Miss Wisdom Press. I see y'all down there. How do y'all feel about Michelle Obama? In my opinion, Michelle Obama would have got a better turnout running up against Trump. I think Michelle Obama would have won. Yup says, are you from Baltimore? I'm from the West Side. I'm from over East. Salute to my people from Baltimore. I'm from over East, yep. I'm from over East Baltimore, yep. Angelo says, I believe that this is the very last time we will hear about Kamala Harris and presidency. They will never, ever go hand in hand. It's a wrap for her. And that's facts. That's facts. But how do y'all feel if Michelle would have won? Drop a one if y'all think Michelle would have won. Miss says, if it was Michelle Obama or Condoleezza Rice. Janek says, I was going to vote Tusi, but she in our side, so he will be appointed. I see some ones down there. Knowledge says, Michelle wasn't interested. She witnessed how it affected her husband. Angelo says, Michelle is more potent than Kamala. Yep, says, blessings to you also, Jamie. Right. So, for those of y'all, because many people feel that way. Many people felt that way. They just didn't want Kamala to be the president because Kamala is a black woman. They ain't ready for a black woman. We got to get out of our feelings, people. We got to get out of our feelings. Black men didn't vote for Kamala because black men can't stand when a woman lead them. None of that was true. None of that was true. I hope y'all understand. It wasn't that black men didn't, or it wasn't that black men wasn't ready for a black woman to lead. It's just the black woman that they put up to lead. It ain't that America, it's not that the people wasn't ready for a black woman to lead. It's the black woman that they put up to lead. We gotta get out of our feelings. I've been stressing this for as long as I can remember. We gotta get out of our feelings. It's not about being popular. That's high school. That's high school. We done that when we was in high school. It was all about being popular. It was all about dressing a certain way to be in the popular bunch. It was all about acting a certain way to be in the popular group. Do y'all realize how many people have lost their lives? Do you realize how many people have lost their freedom? Do you realize how many people have lost their souls just to be popular, just to go along with the get along gang? This is not high school. It's not about being popular. Look at all the people that she brought to her rallies. Celebrities. Cardi B. Look at all those black women that she brought at her rallies? Do you know what that was saying to black women, righteous black women that were skipped over? The best that the Democrat Party could do was bring those trashy hoes up there. See, y'all got to understand how black people, you got to understand how the real black people view Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion and them. They good as rappers. They good as entertainers shaking their ass. They good at that. But they're not good at speaking for us. Black women, righteous black women, virtuous black women that got it going on, that's handling their business. They felt like they were skipped over. All these black women that lost their sons and daughters due to police brutality that the Democrat Party could have brought up there, they got skipped over. Do you know how they are looking at that? They looking at it like, damn, out of all the black women that y'all could have brought to the rallies, y'all brought those trashy hoes. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. The Democrat Party failed Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris didn't fail herself. The Democrat Party failed Kamala Harris. So if it's anybody that the Democrat Party wants to point the finger at, don't point the finger at black men. Point the finger at yourselves. Look at y'all mistakes that y'all made. You brought some ratchet hoes out there to represent us when you had the opportunity to bring all these wonderful, beautiful black women out there. Shout out to the black women that got it going on. Shout out to the black women that are living a righteous and a virtuous lifestyle. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to those black women that don't have to show their breasts. Shout out to the black women that don't have to show their butt behinds. Shout out to those black women that stay true to the game by not selling out and selling their soul. And there are millions of black women out there. Those are the black women that you should have brought up to in them rallies. Not them scandalous black women. That's bad. That was bad. The Democrat Party done that. The Republican Party ain't had nothing to do with that. Trump didn't have nothing to do with that. And that's why I'm saying, and y'all know, for those that was on my main channel, y'all know I kept stressing over and over and over again. I don't want to hear about Trump. Stop talking about Trump. Get down to business and talk about yourself. Tell us, Kamala Harris, what you're going to do. Stop going to Trump. And the Democrats would always say, Shane, hey, what about Trump? Shane, what about Project 2025? Who cares about 2025? Because 2025 still has to go through the House. What about the transgender policies that Kamala was putting in play? Nola says she could have done better by bringing Miss Parker, who keep it real about life. Brother Nazir says real talk. Knowledge is power says just subscribe, you speak the truth. I appreciate that, knowledge is power. And I got a main channel as well, Shank Rock. Appreciate that. Key says exactly. Miss Wisdom says real talk. Ebeck, salute Ebeck. Ebeck says, I'm sick of the way they treat us and the way some of us allow it. Now let's talk about the way they treat us. And it's what you said, Ebeck. We allow them to treat us a certain kind of way. Not all of us. Not all of us. Not all of us. But the ones that allow them to treat us a certain kind of way, that's why they have control over us. The majority of us, we already know what it is. The majority of us, we don't fall into the trap. However, it's a small minority of people, and it's just not only black people, it's a small minority of the American people, Hispanics, Asians, Arabs, and so forth and so forth. It's a small percentage of us that do anything, right? And that's how they're able to control us. All they need is a small percentage of the masses of people for them to manipulate that small percentage, and then they could control the mass. And that's why I tell y'all all the time, let's not focus on what the president is doing. Let's not focus on what the president is not doing. Let's focus on what you and I are doing. Let's focus on what you and I aren't doing. We play a part in this. It's an old African proverb. It takes a village to raise one child. It takes a village to raise one child. And that's what we got to focus on. That's what we got to get back to. And we got to bridge the gap between old and young. We got to bridge that gap between the different races. Because they'll tell you, black, white, Mexican, African, European, Asian, Filipino, Arab, whatever nationality, whatever ethnic group you claim, we all bleed the same. So until we focus on the real identity of what America is supposed to be, remember, America is supposed to be a melting pot. But if we are divided, if we stay divided, then we're going to be controlled. And this is what this is one reason why I came up with the switching lane sector. The switching lane sector is about supporting each other. We got a lot of content creators out here. We got a lot of platforms out here that don't get the recognition because nobody is supporting them. That's why. Now, when you look at the negative side of things, one thing about the negative side of things are going to support each other. Look at Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion. Look at those, and look at as negative that they push, you see them supporting each other. And you see other negative people supporting that foolishness. But now when it comes to the positive side of things, we as content creators, we say we want change. But as a content creator, are you supporting your fellow content creators? You see them struggling. They're in the same position you in. You struggling. But for some reason, you got it fixed in your head that it's all about you. Well, guess what? It's not all about you. It's another slogan. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. We got to get out of that mind frame of thinking that it's all about you, all about me. It's not all about Shank Rock. It's not. I'm nothing without you. Now, I could go to the left. I could go to the left and get on that foolishness. But look what happened. Look at what happened to those that went to the left. They blew up. Yeah. They had fame. They were popular. They had money. They had all of the above. But look what happened to them. Look what happened to Baby Oil Man. Baby Oil Man is a prime example. Do y'all realize what's happening to these entertainers, celebrities? Do y'all realize what's happening to these rich folks that went to the left? As it played out, they fell. They crumbled. The scripture says, a rich man, and that applies to women as well, a rich man has no place in the kingdom of heaven. Now, that's not to say that all rich people are bad. No. But just pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. So we got to support each other. I challenge all of y'all in the chat. I challenge all of y'all. Support Shank Rock. I'm campaigning. Support me. I want to see how many of y'all are going to support me. It's simple and it's easy to support me. Like my videos. Watch my videos. Give me your honest feedback on my videos. If you disagree with something, tell me. Shank, I disagree with you. Do not agree with everything that I say if you don't agree. Give me some feedback. Give me some constructive criticism. But first, you got to support me. I'm a content creator. Go to my community wall. See what I got on my community wall. Go to my video section. Stroll down my videos. Check them out. Whatever you don't like, tell me. It's okay. Tell me. We got to support each other. Whether you like Trump or not, he had supporters. This is what I'm hoping that I could get across to y'all. Donald Trump has supporters. Now, if you think Donald Trump is so evil, if you think all this bad stuff about Donald Trump, people voted for Donald Trump, right? We got to get our priorities in line. We got to get our priorities straight. We have to support the underdog. That's another reason he won. He was the underdog. And he won. You can't be mad at that. Look at all the opposition. Look at everything that the man was up against. See, when you look at the 34 felony convictions, you're looking at it from the left. You're looking at it. You're looking at it like, and I'm going to compare in the scriptures. The devil took Jesus up on top of the mountains, and the devil offered Jesus all the kingdoms of the world, right? Now just imagine if somebody had a picture of the devil and Jesus on the mountaintop with no descriptions under it at all. Do you know how many people will twist that narrative of the devil taking Jesus up on the mountains to offer him all the kingdoms of the world? Do you know the narratives that would have got twisted behind that? Told you Jesus ain't ish. See, look at that. Jesus is working for the devil, right? Because you're not looking at the bigger picture. You're looking at what you see with your eyes. The felony convictions, you're looking at it with these eyes. Now just ask yourself, with 34 felony convictions, why did they allow him, or why was he able to run for the president's seat? It's something behind it. I'm going to let y'all do your own homework on that. Salute, beautiful. Salute. Salute, beautiful. But it's something behind. We got to put on our thinking caps. We got to put on our thinking caps. Don't shoot Shank Rock. I'm just the messenger. I'm just here to deliver the message to you all. Don't shoot me. Don't get caught up on me. You will lose yourself in the process if you get caught up on Shank Rock. You will lose yourself in the process if you get caught up on Trump. If you get caught up on Kamala. If you get caught up on your neighbors. If you get caught up on your boyfriend. If you get caught up on your girlfriend. You're going to lose yourself. Never get caught up on the next person. It's not about them. Always focus on you. It's in the scriptures. Jesus said, I don't know if Jesus said it, but somebody in the scriptures, y'all just gonna have to bear with me. My memory ain't as sharp as it used to be. But just correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll accept it. But in the scriptures, pluck out your own evil eye first. Salute my boo. What we forgot about the word? And no, I'm not perfect. None of us out there are perfect. Yes, I am a sinner. I'm a work in progress. We all are sinners. Don't get caught up in the sin that your brother and sister is participating in. That's their sin. Your sin is no greater than their sin. Go to the demonstration with Jesus, the murderer and the thief that was on the cross. The thief just knew he or she was in a better predicament than the murderer was, right? But what did Jesus tell the thief? Sin is sin. It ain't no lesser, it ain't no greater sin. So we got to stop getting caught up in with the sins of other people that other people commit. That's their sin. What about your sin? Focus on your sin. Focus on what you got going on. People are always focusing on what other people got going on. Do y'all know how much further we all could be if we stop worrying about each other, tearing them down? Focus on the good that they bring to the table. That's why I'm not here to bash Kamala Harris. I'm not here to disrespect Kamala Harris. I'm not. I like Kamala Harris. And I gave y'all the good, the bad, the ugly with both of them. I'm hoping that Trump shuts his big ass mouth up. I'm hoping that he watches what he says out his mouth. I'm hoping he learned. Because all of that, how he was moving before Trump, you can't do that no more. You can't do that no more. You got to back up off of that. You got to get down to business. Watch what you say. Trump and the Trump supporters. Tell your boy, tell your uncle, tell your pop-pop, he needs to watch what he say. All right? But back to Kamala in her defense. She did put up a fight. She did. And I know that she was only riding off of what the Democrat Party leaders, I know she was only riding off of what they were telling her. I know that for a fact. And you all got to know that as well. She wasn't moving off of her own accord. She wasn't moving off of her own understanding. She going off of what they prompt up for her to go off of. So it wasn't her fault. And she only had 104 days. And I said it before, Trump had the majority of the votes. It was either Trump or Biden. So those that was going to vote for Biden, they switched to vote for Trump, or either they just decided that they wasn't going to vote at all. But Biden lost a lot of votes. So now Kamala has to come in and Kamala has to win those voters back. She had a hell of a job. That's why I give her her flowers. She had a hell of a job. She had a hell of a mission to accomplish. Her mission was to get those voters back. Well, it was hard for her to win those voters back because for 4 years, she wasn't around doing nothing. And I know there are a lot of y'all that's going to say the vice president can't do nothing. But the vice president can do some things. Certain things she can't do. But as a vice president, you still have a job to do. So for those 4 years, remember, even your Democrats, the Democrat people wasn't happy with Kamala. Most Democrats shifted the blame from Biden and they shifted that blame to Kamala. I felt like, no, it ain't Kamala's fault. So you can't blame people for all of the problems that's going on. Me, I feel like she done a good job as a DA. She was just doing her job. But even that backfired because she sent a lot of black men to prison. And then in return, she's coming back with the policy catered for black men, which is a good policy, but it's the way how it was presented to us. It was the timing, bad timing. Me as a content creator, sometimes I mess up, bad timing. Sometimes I'll upload a video and it won't get as many views as I feel it should get, or it won't get many views, and that's because I loaded it during bad timing. Same way with my live streamings. I'll go live different times and I'll see the difference. Okay, I went this time, that's why I didn't get many views. I went that time, that's why I didn't get a lot of people in the chat. It was bad timing. So her opportunity agenda, it was just bad timing for us. And then along with Obama and these celebrities trying to expose us and trying to make us look bad, you don't do that to black men. You don't do that to white men. You don't do that to Mexican men. You don't do that to Asian. You don't do that to no man, period. You don't make a man feel bad. If you want to win the heart of a man, if you want to win a man's vote, if you want to win a man, appreciate that man. Show that man how much you appreciate him. Don't go nagging this man. Don't go nagging the man, making this man feel bad, holding this man accountable for things that he didn't do. And that's what they done. Y'all leaned on us black men. But do you know that black men are the backbone of this country? And I ain't talking about those sellout black men either. I ain't talking about those suckers that y'all put out there on the front line to represent black men. I'm talking about real black men. I'm talking about solid black men that's in the community, trying to uplift the community. I'm talking about the black men that's there taking care of their family that get overlooked. I'm talking about the black men that got it going on and had it going on, that get overlooked by these black women because these black women feel like he's a cornball. These black women feel like he's lame. I'm talking about that black man. So how dare you and anybody come for black men? I'm a black man. So I'm going to stand up for me and mine. I can't speak for the next black man, but I ain't no sucker. I'm not no sellout. And that's why my black ass is probably still broke. But I'm all right. I make ends meet. I do what I got to do to handle my business. But next time y'all want to throw some black men under the bus, and next time y'all want to put certain black men out there to rally for y'all, come get the real black men. Come get the black men that get overlooked. And I'm going to tell you, it's more of us real black men than it is that's fake. So next time y'all run for campaign and all that, come get the real ones. Come get these real black women. These black women that lost their kids. These black women that's just like black men. Because don't think that all black women are like Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion in them. No, don't think that they don't represent. And this is what I'm saying. Do you see, when you talk to real men and women, and this applies to men and women of all nationalities. This don't just apply to the black men and women. When you talk to real men and women, appreciate that cash donation, Glenn. Appreciate that cash donation, Glenn. And if you would like to support the channel, my cash app is $ERICMCINT. My moderators dropping the cash app if you would like to support the cash app. But there are real men and women of all nationalities, and we get overlooked. So if you want to talk to men and women, just come get the real ones. Come get the real black men and women. There are a lot of real black women out here. There are. And they get overlooked. And this is why the world looks at us the way they look at us. And they think all of us is like these fools that they see on TV and in the media. But that's not true. And I challenge everybody, not just black people. I challenge everybody to do better. You can start with your platform. If you're on social media, share this demonstration out on your social media. Appreciate that cash donation, Tommy. Appreciate that cash donation, Tommy. Share this demonstration out. Get this word out. Support Shank Rock and my switching lane sector. I have a whole lot of content creators in this sector. that need y'all support. Go to my community wall. Go down my community wall, and you'll see, if you see the hashtag switching lanes sector, support those content creators. Support Still Swinging Podcast. He's down there. Still Swinging Podcast. Support him. Ms. Wisdom Press. I watch her content. I watch My Boo. My Boo, Lord have mercy. My Boo, I'm mad at you, My Boo. My Boo is a excellent content creator. My Boo be cooking up a storm. She don't get the support. So make sure y'all subscribe to My Boo. She just don't get the support. I'm backtracking to see who else. The Enemy's Public with Brother Nazir. Subscribe to him. I'm in here, the boss. She wants to be known by Kiki. I'm the boss. There she go. I'm the boss here. Subscribe to her. Support the channels, y'all. Knowledge is Power says we should do a live group chat. You, M, Samoan, and Jeremy. All right, now, let me see. Sunday, all right? Sunday, I'm going to do a live demonstration, and I'm going to welcome any and everybody on the panel, all right? It's going to be a live demonstration on Sunday evening. I'm going to do it Sunday evening. I know everybody is home, relax. I'm going to do a live demonstration on Sunday evening. So everybody that has an opinion can pull up on the panel with me and voice their opinion. All right? Make sure y'all stay tuned for Sunday. All right? And remember, support me. I need y'all support. I need y'all support. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all in my comment sections. I want to see y'all in the comment sections. All right? Salute everybody. I'll see y'all later on today on the main channel, Shank Rock. And also, I'm getting ready to upload some videos. Beautiful says, dang, that food look good, My Boo. My Boo can cook up a storm. That's why I'm telling y'all, go and check out My Boo. Salute everybody. I appreciate y'all. Support me. I want to see all of y'all in my comment sections. Salute everybody.